And you know who said they can whoop you in a boxing match?
Luke. He can't, bro. He said he would knock your fucking teeth out. I swear. White boy don't got shit on me.
Oh. What do you think you got in that fight?
I got Luke all day.
Are you excited to see me, Michael, and Kate and Luke install the carbon fiber fenders on the M4 F80?
Of course. I'm a fan.
I need content. I need to make content like SRT Lynn, bro.
I'll tell you what to do, man. Just cut up in traffic. That's it, bro.
Fuck, man. And that thing?
Yeah, I can do it in here. Boy, if you don't. In the dad car.
The dad car.
The dad car.
What is in there? V6? SR20?
Of course it is, man.
Oh. Fuck, no. We're gonna get the cold start. That noise.
Oh shit, boy.
That didn't sound good. It's probably the hole in my exhaust. Because it's like this. Probably like getting into 1 to 10, how loud was that?
9.5.
9.5? Do you think it sound better if it was unequal length header? Like STI?
Yeah.
What if it sounded like...
I still fuck with it though.
I'm gonna put the Hellcat line over it.
No. It's 50.
Alright, bro. See ya.
I ain't gonna hold it down, man.
Fine. Yeah, shaking that drink. She got me sick. I got my picks, choosing that bitch, choosing my kicks. I'm choosing the plot.
Alright, I'm finna head home, edit some videos, you know. Nothing really much happened today. Weather's kind of shit, it's cold as fuck. 54, it's gonna be 30 on Monday. Peace.
What's up, Tony?
What you got in your hand, buddy?
A drill. Don't mess with me.
Okay. What you doing today?
Got some forged carbon fenders from our buddy Garrett's F80.
What's his Instagram? So I can put it on the screen.
At _ or no, I lied. At badass_135. This is his individual champagne quartz F80 M3. He's got a couple of cool cars too. He's got the Osmarina E82 135. And he's got a E60 M5. And he's got like an E92 335. He's got some cool stuff. But he has letting us sell some fenders for him, so can't say no to that.
Yeah, I think it's sick.
Yeah.
What motor's in this car?
This is an S55, so it's like the motor in that car, but if it was actually cool. It's a closed deck, twin turbo setup. So honestly, there's not a whole. I mean, there are a lot of things derived from that motor, but in actuality, it's a whole different beast. Drives crazy. It's got a dual clutch in it, as opposed to the manual, which was really fun to drive. Really liked it. Honestly, I was telling him earlier, I'm not the biggest F80 fan usually. I feel like they're kind of the ones that like people get when their dad buys an M car. But dude, this thing is an absolute monster, and it's mechanically pretty much stock, which is very impressive for how well it drove. It pulls all the way through the top end, power end, super linear, really fun. And I was looking at his thing, I was kind of snooping in the settings. It's getting like 24 miles per gallon overall, so that's pretty good.
What color is this? I can see pearl in it.
Yes, this is individual champagne quartz. It's one of the rarer colors for an F80. If you go over here, let me put all this stuff down right here.
Oh, that.
Yeah. And then
What's up, Cade?
what's up? You come over here, look on the inside. The spec keeps getting better. It's got a Silverstone extended leather interior.
Okay. What What is your opinion of this vehicle compared to the 2 Series?
I like 2 Series better.
Really?
This guy's
Actually?
I don't know.
This guy's sweet.
You know. I've got a lot more work in the 2 Series, so that's probably why I like it more. I mean, I would drive this thing for sure. You know, if I was given it, but 2 doors.
I'm a fan of the color. Is there any mods done to this vehicle?
Actually, minimal. He's on lowering springs and he's got some VMR wheels. And then he's got the APR wing in the back. Can't miss the APR wing. And then he's got carbon grills and intakes, and I think that's it. So it's very minimalistic, minimalistic with an APR wing. It's kind of a catch-22 or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's the car is very enjoyable stock. It's not one of those cars where, like, when you have a non-M car, it's not very fun to drive stock, and it's also not very fun to drive modified. When you've got an M car, you don't need to do anything to it. You really don't. I would, because I have terminal brain damage, but if you have a brain in your head and you spent money on one of these cars, there's not reason to do much besides like an exhaust. Maybe suspension, but you could eat the track with this car all day long. Come over, look how big the brake rotors are. So these brakes are 4-piston, you know, M Sport BMW brakes. They're actually, I forget the, I'll see you, Cade. I forget the actual part number difference, but these are effectively the same exact calipers that are on my 2 Series. Same, you know, 4-piston, whatever. However, the rotors are absolutely massive. They're not even comparable at all. So that's where you get the your biggest difference in braking function between.
They are huge.
And
What's the rotor size he was talking about? Absolutely massive.
You have to cut this.
yes, you cut the little fingers off.
You just shave. Well, I don't think you cut the fingers off. I think you just shave them down right there. And then eventually it'll slide in.
That's what she said.
So what's the plan?
The plan is I gotta stop being lazy and actually start working on it again. But all my friends left besides Tony, so I just like I'm doing business stuff. I'm messaging business people, clients right now. I'm managing. I'm working. But Alexa will be here in a sec. She has that white G3540. Leaking coolant, classic B58 thing. That's why N55 is the best motor ever if you don't like making any power. Anyways, she's coming over. I'm just gonna look at it real quick. I honestly don't think I'll be able to like find it and fix it. But I got a compression tester for the cooling system. So we'll just pressurize the cooling system, see where it's leaking from, and hopefully be able to order a part. That's best case scenario, but we'll see.
Quick, you didn't talk about this car much in the last video.
Dude, I don't. $3,000 cash, title in hand, come get it.
Shut up and take my money.
Like,
No.
This is like, it's not a very desirable car. I bought it because it makes sense. It's a car that you'd own in daily and it'd be perfect for you. It's a 6-speed coupe, 328i, E92. I mean, as far as modifications go, it's minimal. I know it looks like it's on the floor. It's just on KWB1 coilovers that I haven't adjusted properly. E92 M3 Fox Red interior. It's got the two-tone, the Fox Red with the black. I gotta get the door panels on. I've just been too lazy. But this, in typical E9X BMW fashion, has a lot of electrical. I can't even use the word gremlins. Oh, there's Alexa. But yeah, there's like no power to the headlights and the windows don't open down. It's like, anyone who knows BMWs think it'd be an FRM issue, but it's way beyond the FRM. Like the FRM is not getting communication. So like the FRM is the footwell module mounted in the footwell, the driver, you know, floorboard that controls all that stuff. But then it also connects to the JBE, which is the junction box module, which is behind the glove box. So I'm gonna replace that one next. Hopefully recode that one. That should fix everything. But it's electrical stuff, and I honestly don't know enough to be able to like pinpoint it. Some parts can.
You know who does?
Hmm?
JTA does.
Yeah, JT Auto Repair. Pull up, bro. You do United Electrical Diag. Pull up, bro.
Said the lies lack stamina, placing the pollens in God's ponds.
What's the Strat?
I'll show you. So the Strat, when you can't see anything, because the B58 has approximately 11,000 hoses in here. Oh my God, my phone.
Strat.
All right. So what you got to do is, if you ever can't see, like if you're like looking into this thing, and you can't see,
no
right?
room at all.
There's no room. You take your phone. You gotta not be super poor. You gotta like moderately poor, and have 0.5 mode. And you can turn the flash on, and then you can go.
Also, what happened to your arm there?
I burned myself, Tony. I burned myself. Let's make fun of me. No, I burned myself on the downpipe for the Supra. I think that was that your first video on the new channel? Mm-hmm. Luke and Cade did all the work, and freaking typical fashion because they're too fast for me. And I really wanted to contribute, so I was like, don't worry guys, I'll catch it when it falls off the car. And I caught it with my forearm, and it was still like 85,000 degrees. All right, man. Well, it's good to see you. We'll see you tomorrow for a bunch of waders.
All right, bye.